Hello, hello, good morning. I have a cup of coffee, so it must be morning. My name is Christopher, teacher. I was born and grew up in Sussex in the south of England, so I have a southern British accent, like the BBC. A fairly generic home counties Sussex accent, which is internationally understood around the world and universally familiar. I speak like Harry Potter, Tywin Lannister, Richard Branson, the Virgin businessman, the Rolling Stones, but not the Beatles. They're from Liverpool. So what do I do? Well, what I especially like, what I really enjoy, is teaching English to people who already speak English. And if you can understand this, that means you. And I've been doing this a long time. I can teach beginners, that's fun. But I work best with professionals and businesses. I've done a lot of work in academies or on site in company offices. Anything from attending to clients or the general public, customer service, to actually doing business in English. I've worked with people from all walks of life: shopkeepers, politicians, artists, actors, athletes, teachers, English teachers. I was organising courses for the Spanish government, teaching English teachers for about 10 years. So, loads of experience. But enough about me. But enough about me. But enough about me. But enough about me. What can I do for you? How can I help you? That is the question. Well, everybody's different. Everybody learns in different ways. That is why having one-to-one tutor is so worth it, face-to-face, or screen-to-screen, rather. So I can listen to what you really want, your long-term and short-term goals. Then I work out what you need, and together we can sort out a plan, a customized, tailor-made plan to work towards those goals. So that's how I can help you to get where you want to be. So how do we do that? How do I teach? So I would say that English is easy. It really is a piece of cake. Okay, learning a language takes a lot of effort, a lot of practice, but English is an easy one, and it's very practical, very flexible. But let's face it, lots of people speak it. It can't be that difficult. It's not rocket science, as they say. The grammar is not complicated. Not like Russian or German or Spanish verbs. And teaching grammar is easy. I think a robot can teach grammar. In fact, robots do teach grammar. An app. Grammar in an app. I think it's best to learn grammar in context. It makes it easier. It's easier to remember if it's alive when you're communicating, while you are actually communicating. Learn it while you use it. You have to speak wrong. Everybody has to speak wrong first. That is the only way. Nobody starts speaking perfect English. That's absurd. Then, in my experience, a lot of people make it harder for themselves by trying to learn a language with their eyes rather than ears and mouth. It's a different route. Or a different route, as they say in America. Okay, don't get me wrong. Don't misunderstand me. We need all the tools at our disposal, and reading and writing are great ways of communicating. But what you see with your eyes on the paper or on the screen is only pictures representing sounds. So the data coming in from your eyes to your brain is very different from the data picked up by your ears. And if we're aiming to be articulate, aiming for a high level of fluency, it needs practice, repetition. It's like learning a musical instrument. Repetition, a bit of dedication, a bit of hard work. But whereas with a musical instrument you can practice alone, on your own, by yourself. If you want to practice communicating in a language, it takes two to tango. So, working together, we can play with target language in a variety of contexts and work on slowly getting the grammar to be precise, improving what you have. So what do we talk about? They have some good material here. There's some very good lesson plans here on the Preply platform, which we can use, but we don't have to. We can use other stuff. We can mix it up. Find out what is best for you. Find out what works. We can create our own material depending on what interests you, what you want to do with your English, what you're working with at the moment. But grammar. A lot of people can communicate. A lot of people can communicate quite effectively with bad grammar and a bit of confidence. But nobody can communicate effectively without vocabulary. And by vocabulary, I don't mean just words, but also expressions, phrases, and common idioms. And again, all these they're learnt more easily in context when you're using them. You remember words when they're alive, spoken or written, in context, listening or reading, but in context, using them. But there is more, much more. Spoken language is made of sounds, and written language is just made of pictures representing those sounds. It's a code to record the sounds. So really, when you get down to it, when you get down to the nitty-gritty, it's all about sound. It's all about sound, the noises we make. And this is perhaps the trickiest part, the hard part of learning English, the pronunciation, especially if you're coming from another language family. And this is my thing. This is my speciality. I like to teach phonetics and prosody because it helps, basically, because it helps. Phonetics and prosody, what are they? Let me explain. Let me allow me to open this application. Yeah, I can share this app. And you can still see me, I'm here. You can move me around, I think, move me around the screen. I like this app because I'm from a generation that used blackboards, and I like writing this. The beauty of this is I can then print a PDF and send it to you. Here I've cut the video. This is what I've just written this. Here are some of the expressions I've used so far. There's a proverb here. It takes two to tango. I used that when I was talking about practicing a musical instrument alone. But when you communicate with a language, it takes two to tango. You need two people. And here are some idioms. Simple idioms I've used. Very useful. You can pause the video and look at them. Get down to the real nitty-gritty. Okay. Phonetics. What are phonetics? Phonetics. This app is not pronounced the same as up. App, up. And this, of course, is in the context of my accent, which is a very good accent to imitate if you want to be understood all around the world. Some accents you might hear up, app, and up, maybe. It's all correct. So I like using this because I can write in phonetics. I like to teach people phonetics. App and this up are two different sounds. Yeah. For example, what's up? Or what's up? And the famous app, WhatsApp. They don't sound the same. And many things don't sound the same if you change the sounds. These are vowel sounds. Ah. English has a lot of vowel sounds. A, e, o, I, u, a, e, o, 12, I think, and at least another 8 diphthongs, whereas a language like Spanish has 5. in the whole language. A, e, o, I, u. Consequently, with 5, I can do that again. Consequently, with only 5 vowel sounds, you need long words. So Spanish words tend to have a lot of syllables, multisyllabic words. And English has a lot of one-syllable words, which can make it complicated if people are speaking fast. But a lot of words can change. With vowels, for example, nobody lives here. Or nobody leaves here. Can you fill it, please? Or can you feel it? The difference here is with the phonetics. But phonetics, that's phonetics. Is it important? But it really helps. Really helps. So, prosody. Prosody. What is prosody? Prosody is the rhythm. It's enough about me. Ba, 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 ba. It's the speed. It's the pitch, the emphasis, the stress, the intonation. Yeah, right. Yeah. Enthusiastic, or yeah, right. Almost the opposite. Prosody is the music of the language. The music of the language, and it carries information. Carries a lot of information. A lot of information in the prosody. For example, let us take a famous example. A famous example. I didn't kill your wife. Okay, so we have 5 words, 6 words. But we can stress this sentence in 5 different places and have 5 completely different meanings. Yeah. For example, how can I change the meaning? I stress the pronoun. I didn't kill your wife. Not me. Stress the didn't. I didn't kill your wife. This is simple negation. I didn't do it. I didn't kill your wife. Yeah. What did I do to your wife? No, I didn't kill your wife. Whose wife? Okay. I didn't kill your wife. then what did I do? Maybe I killed your hamster. So that's not grammar. I'm changing the meaning of that sentence 5 times just by changing the music of the sentence. I could have, maybe if I'd used, I like your mother's cooking, it would be less macabre. But yeah, but this can be quite subtle. You know, for example, if I offer you some ice cream, my new ginger and lime ice cream with chocolate chips, I'll give it to you to try. And if you say, I'm not expecting it to be very nice, but I quite like it. So here, I'm stressing the like. I quite like it. Yeah. There's a bit of surprise, but I quite like it is very nearly I like it a lot. On the other hand, I try the ice cream. I say, I quite like it. Here, I'm stressing the quite. And if I do that, I like it a lot less. I like it a little bit. So, how important is all this? Phonetics, is it important? It's the sounds of the language. I think it's important to draw a line between what is an accent and when you're using the wrong sounds, the sounds of a different language, which can sound terrible and even unintelligible. That is important. But from then on, it's only accent reduction, which for me is only important when it's a question of clarity. There's nothing wrong with having an accent. Everybody has an accent. The prosody, the music of the language, the rhythm, the stress, the tone. Yes, I think that is more important. That is communication. Often when someone is having trouble understanding English, it is because they're not used to the stress-timed rhythm of English. It's enough about me. I quite like it. I quite like it. So, any questions? Just get in touch. Let me know what you want. If you're going to be my student, all I really need from you is enthusiasm. You can book a trial lesson. Let's why not? Just click down there. No, click. I don't know where to click. I have no idea how to book a trial lesson. That can be your homework. Find out how to book a trial lesson. And if you're still listening to me now, that's well done. I'll let's go. Let's do it. Right?